munhu wese anondiziva anozoti rumbi maiwe. We didn't have husbands like in the mahomge wayo tatongorowo single mothers, and I'm like, now I'm a single mom, like, is this thing following me now? Guys, tadabviswa masini, dabvisa masini. What do you mean dabvisa masini? Mimi imi lula inozoti waset. Another day, another story time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rumbi Sweet, aka Lulu. In today's video, it's a story time, guys. It's a story time. I love me some story time videos. You get to see my personality somehow, you know. And I also know that uyathanda izinto, you love things, so why not tell you the story? So if this sounds like your vibe, you wanna grab your popcorn and let's get into it. Baby, this beat's for you. So today I wanna tell you a story that happened years back in 2007 or 8. I can't remember. Guys, we got beaten by a baton stick with my uncle for stealing our neighbor's potato. So what happened is this. When I was growing up, I was very mischievous, guys. Munhu wese anondiziva anozoti rumbi maiwe. Zvekuti, you know, the thing like Jace has some of my traits. So every time I try to beat him, people be like, Sha, what are you doing? You were like this. Why are you doing it? Your mom didn't beat you, but you're beating Jace. You know, guys, if the way Jace is right now is the way I was, then panga pakaipa. Anyway, guys, my name's Scans by me, and I remember those days we used to love playing with our Barbie dolls. My sister and my other cousin, we used to play with Barbie dolls around midnight. I don't know what you call them in English, but we called them mahombe. I remember those days we didn't have husbands like in the, how do you call this, mahombe wayo tatongorowo single mothers. I don't know, we didn't have like my male figures, the people we refer to like our husbands. And I'm like, now I'm a single mom, like, is this thing following me now? Like, what do you mean? So this is what happened, right? Just like a background story before we get into it. I was like a bit bossy, like I would tell like, so this is what happened, right? I remember like back then we used to have like a garden at our backyard, and I loved gardening. I still do. I loved gardening, guys. I think there is an inner farmer within. You don't go activate. I loved gardening. I remember I used to plant my vegetables like spinach, to my shallots, those, what do you call my shallots in English, spring onions, right? Yeah, spring onions, some kovo, we call it cow yams or whatever, cow, whatever. Yeah, I used to plant those things in our little garden and stuff. I used to go and collect cow dung. If you're from Mufakos, you know the hood called Kwamazai. It's called Snake Park. Somewhere they used to have like ndove in English is cow dung. I used to go and pick it up, come and put it in our garden and stuff. That's how I loved gardening, guys. So our neighbor Muchawa, by the way, is a Muslim guy. He also had his little garden. You know those things in the neighborhood, like everyone is a little garden in their backyard, you know. So he also had he planted some potatoes. It was only one potato, that potato plant. So I was eyeing it. I don't know why I got like tempted to take it, you know. So I was eyeing it. I remember those days, the potatoes, you know, when they are now like if the flowers are sprouting, it's a sign that the potatoes, they are almost ready. I don't know if it's getting ready to get harvested, or it's a message that maybe they are now like starting to kumera ma potatoes acho, you know. So me being me, I asked my sister, was it my sister, my little sister Nyasha, she's my cousin. I asked my sister to go and uproot the potato plant from our neighbor's garden. Or I asked the other cousin Tendai, I know you guys are watching. I know you are watching. I'm telling people how we go beaten. Don't come for me, for my DM, okay? So I can't remember whom I asked between them. I asked one of them to go and uproot it, and then one of them went, and then we took that the potato plant. I asked between them also one of them to plant it into our garden. They did that, right? So I remember this Muslim guy, he had a son, so he saw us doing it, and
you know where the danger is. You know where the danger is.
Then we bribed him. Remember those days my mom had just gotten back from South Africa, so obviously she used to bring us like my snacks, like chips, sweets and stuff. We bribed him with that. We were like, don't tell your dad that we did this. If he asks you where's the potato, don't tell him. So we took it, we planted it into our garden, and it had a lot of potatoes. I can't remember how many they were, and some of them were big, some were small, like they were still like, you know. And then later on, we were chilling, right? And I think he got break from where he was. I think it was a church or whatever. I can't remember where he was. This guy, then obviously, if someone has, like, he was expecting his potatoes, right? Obviously, he was eyeing them as well every day. I'm sure every day he was even watering it, you know, because he was expecting his potatoes, guys. So he got back from where he was coming from, and then he's seeing like there's nothing in the garden. Then he called his son. Obviously his son maybe akamboramba, but then probably threatened him. Then he told him that he did it. He came to our house shouting, came to my mom shouting, hey, your kids, they uprooted my potatoes. Hey, what, chi, bakapopota. So he shouted like he was so furious. Manje dakuwabvisa zvinhu zvavo. Guys, tadabviswa masini. Dabvisa masini. What do you mean dabvisa masini mimi? Imi lula inozoti waseti nozo imi kaimi. Imagine upenyu usina sini. We got so scared. So my mom, she didn't know about this. She came obviously confronting us like, what did you do it and all of that, and we just finger pointing each other. Ilinika being the bossy one, like, this Rini, it's my sister, it's here. But then I'm the one who initiated the whole idea. It's crazy, right? And then my mom apologized to him. She even suggested that we can buy you your potatoes, it's fine. He wanted his own potatoes. He actually took them back and went to plant them. That's how deep it was. Probably it wasn't potatoes, who knows? You know, my channel, but I'm shonga. I'm sorry if there's a Muslim guy here, Muslim person. If you're in Islam, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to diss you or whatever, but I'm just saying maybe it wasn't my potatoes, maybe it was something. Maybe, I mean, you know, people do things. But I mean, it's just a belief with my channel, but I'm shonga. Not all of them, by the way, but some of them, just like any other person, my Christians, but I'm shonga. I think everyone, not kuti I'm trying to attack a certain religion. Please bear with me. This is just a disclaimer. I'm not trying to put some shade on Islam's, but Tkangokura back then we used to have this belief with my channel, but I'm shonga. You understand? So, but growing up, you realize that a lot of people, not Machawa only, even Christians, even Mabuddha, even whatever religion, but they just don't say it. You get it? So, the way he just like was furious, and the way he refused to let my mom buy him even a whole pack, he refused, guys. It just made me question, is this really potatoes or it's something else, So anyway, fast forward, we had remember those days we used to my other uncle was also staying at our house. So he's the dad for the other girl, my cousin, right? So we were all staying at the same house, ne? And then he was a policeman, and my police, they always have shima chamboko jaji. So I remember that day there was my guru, my cousin's aunt, like, yeah, the mom's sister, she was there. I need to speak this in Shona. Do you know like they can't keep calm. Those people, they love drama, they love kanamuna, they enjoy. And the thing is, Tatinim scans what guys, so they were like, Nasima, I want it a pan. Okay, I'm gonna try and translate. We all have those relatives that always enjoy it when there's like a drama pamba, a tension, and they're always rushing, maybe kunozavanu, like Nasima one, So she was that kind of a person. So she was like, guys, tonight you will see it. Guys, I'm gonna tell your uncle she's going to beat you.
Wow, the pressure is getting worse.
So we're like, guys, please, guys, don't do that. And I even was trying to negotiate with her, even trying to negotiate with my mom. My mom is that kind of person, as in an older grudges, and also she's an easygoing person, and obviously she doesn't want to see her children being beaten and stuff to that extent, the way we got beaten, eh? Obviously she wants us to get disciplined, but not in that to that extent, and she is forgiving. So we actually asked for forgiveness to this guy, the guy we stole the potatoes from. We also asked for forgiveness to my mom, like, we really sorry, we didn't mean it, but then this my guru, she just wanted us to get beaten, guys. So I remember that we got sent to buy some tomatoes at the Musika. I don't know what you call Musika Nichiru. Yeah, by the vegetable ladies. We went there and then we met my uncle there. Softer, but I think he didn't know the depth of this story. So it's like, I imagine like he was jokingly saying it. Then when he got home, he was told by this my guru kuti Mawan. Like she had to add some spices kuti nyanya to kora. She had to make it extra. She had to, because the intention. So he got very angry, like, what? Why did you do it? So now this uncle was now taking all the stories, like Batanizanya, joining all the stories, like, in the first place, you sleep late, you guys sleep late doing Jemdori. God, is the garden yours? Why are you doing it? Now you're stealing, and you, especially you, Rumbi, you, the influencer, influence the kids. You're the bigger person, you're the oldest one. Now you're telling the kids, kuti enemunoba, chichichi, mess, iyo ndio culprit wewe. Imi, makamboro ni chambo kweli. So, well, I remember I was in Form 1, but guys, the thing is, I was still playing Nima Barbie dolls. I was very, very childish, Najino tutamba mahumbo in Form 1 udaro zvezvidhori. Isu takanonoka kukura kan ndeda zvinhu kan. Not zvinhu per se, but I love playing with dolls and stuff, like that child, the inner child in me loved it. So yeah, I was in Form 1, and then my sister was in grade 7. Then this cousin was, I think, in grade 5, thereabouts, right? was like itori form 1 uchiri zvezvitori tokuroera izvozvo. I remember ndakatanga urowaka. I was the first one to go beaten because I was the culprit. I initiated this whole idea. He put me between his legs and put my head there. And he even called the wife like my tea. Like the wife, the firstborn, this cousin is called Tendai, right? So shortcut is T. Mama T. And it's like my tea. Take the shamboke garapaspe bed. I go to that he was joking. I didn't know that he meant it. Hey, we were beaten like we were thieves, guys. Like what? He put me between his thighs, guys. Put my head there. My wee. Now my mom, she has a very soft spot on me. Kandini gotwe zvipaya. Gotwe rangu rokorohwa apa. Mama wangu amoyo wakaenda kure shame, but what could she do? She didn't know kuti I think she thought maybe we're gonna be beaten by shamu, you know, like a stick, a tree stick, not chamboko. She didn't think it was going to be like that. Moyo wakaenda kure, like she has a fragile heart. And then andakarowa. Guys, I can't even remember how many baron sticks I got, but I remember they were almost 20. I mean, for a 13-year-old, that was too much in my opinion. I was so angry at him because I was like, we are not thieves. As much as we stole something, it's not like you had to practice your chipuri sapatiri, you understand? Like, I feel like it was just too much for our age. I even wanted to report him to the police. I even wanted to sue him for that because I felt like he abused me, you know. That was a bit of extreme. My sister was second, his child was third. We were beaten. I remember going to sleep under the bed because I was so angry with my mom, like, why didn't you defend me and stuff? But I mean, duh, you defend you for what? She had to lay back, hey. And then later on, I remember these other friends of ours, they came to our house. They used to call us Mabebelu. They came, right? Our family friends, they came. And then every time they used to come to our house, we were running towards them, running to greet them and stuff, right? That day we didn't, and they were like, where are the girlfriends? They used to call us girlfriends, right? Mabebe ari kupiko. Akuona ari kungonzwa ziya pana tikuchema. Apa you know kuti ukarowa nechambo, guys. Like there's like mama lamps anoitika kumusano, like kuzvimba. What do you call it in guys? Please forgive me. I'm gonna put my subtitles down below because some things I don't know the English words, right? Kuzvimba, guys, swollen. My whole back was swollen, guys. Like it was heavy. I feel like there was something shaking. And then those guys, they came. They're like, "Hey, baby," rubbing on the back. I got beaten. I got the man. They're like, "What's going on?" They were shocked. Like, what's the attitude? They didn't know that we got beaten, obviously. So they were told that we got beaten. And they, oh, so sorry, guys. We're so sorry. Remember that night we didn't even sleep well. We were like, guys, it was so painful. We all slept on the floor that night in the kitchen, and that the other sister, my cousin sister, we didn't like playing with her because she cried a lot, guys. She's crying. We didn't like playing with her. Tatenda, sorry if you were watching this, but please forgive us. That night she's the one who helped us. Pateda magumbezi ndipo gumbezi koska kudaurida yonorwadza unobva watsimbirira futi umwe inyika imwe musioya panodana anonzwa. But anyway, that was it, guys. We got beaten. Sekuru Kumbi, if you're watching this, I am still angry. I'm joking, Sekuru. You had to discipline us because there is no daranzi roko no faro dimburwa, otherwise musko no yenderera. Yeah. He had to do what he had to do, because if he didn't, I think Tepes Rataktoba, guys. So moral lesson, don't steal. It's not good. And don't envy other people's things. Be content with what you have. If we really wanted to plant some potatoes, I had to tell my mom that, Mom, can you please buy me some potato seeds, and then we plant it, kuchiva chinhu chakaipa. And also, you don't know kuti munhu anoita nezvei waruda kubira. Like for instance, in this case, this guy was a Muslim. Pamane achibata mushonga iwoba. You don't know. Don't steal. We had to learn it the hard way. Oh, by the way, like he said he was going to take our nunus, we went again that night to beg him. We begged him, like, please don't remove them, please. Kubiswa chikitsi, guys. Yeah, imagine. Pasina Jace so. I remember the next morning, the first thing we had to look was, do we still have them? And we got them. We found that we had our nunus. Thank God. This was really a funny story, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.
Made a fine girl from